welcome to American Mogul. Today we are going to talk about God, gold, guns, and a getaway plan, yeah? Unfortunately, the case counts around the world have surpassed 100 million. More than 2 million have passed away. And those are the reported cases. I believe it's double that, yeah. When you look at undocumented peoples, they just don't get reported. So we start with God, yeah. Whatever your belief, whoever is your deity, you gotta get righteous with that person, yeah. With that individual, with that deity. For me, believe it or not, I am Roman Catholic, yeah. So for me, it's the Lord. And I think right now, the horsemen of the apocalypse have been set upon the world, yeah. You look at the book of Revelations, we are in the midst of plague and famine, yeah. Get righteous, my friends. It is not a time to be an atheist. This surpasses all possible understanding. It can only be divine intervention that saves us from what is happening. Think about your life, how you've lived it, how you plan to live out the rest of it, and find peace. Yeah, I think that's so important. You need to find peace, mental, emotional, spiritual peace, because these are dark days and darker days are yet to come. I believe that there is a huge propaganda machine trying to keep people from panicking. Is that right? Is that wrong? I don't know. I am not smart enough to figure out these things. It's above my pay grade, yeah? However, you need to get right. You need to get righteous. And you need to protect yourself and your family, your friends, your community. And it doesn't hurt to pray. A little bit of prayer, it's not going to hurt you. It can only help. So that's what I got to say about that. Yeah. The next thing, gold. I know a lot of you Bitcoin, a lot of you stock market. Yeah, but a kingdom of heaven made of gold, not of Bitcoin. So for me, I have my allocation, what I think will protect my family, right? Precious metals, yeah. When you think that gold is eternal, you can't destroy it. It is something that you cannot have it wished away by governments. It's here, it's on earth, it's tangible. It is something that can protect you and your family. So look at buying some gold. If you don't already have it, and if you have it, maybe a little bit more. And if you don't have it, get to getting some. You know, gold will protect you when everything goes. It will be the last asset standing. Yeah. For me, 5 to 10% of your wealth should be in gold. Now, you do what you feel is right for you, but definitely gold will help you. Gold will come back to save your behind, right? As it pertains to other precious metals, yeah, some of it, go ahead, diversify a little bit, but the majority of your allocation to precious metals should be in gold. From what I see coming, it will save your behind. Yeah. The next topic is guns. Yeah. I know the scary. Yeah. Well, I'm a hunter. Well, I used to be before I got all crippled up, but I used to be a hunter, and there were many times, yeah, that I went, because you have to understand what hunting is. It's a lifestyle. It is not what you think it is. Or at least not for me. Yeah? Whether I hunt or I fish, I only take what I'm going to eat. If I fish, I don't even take the fish out of the water unless I'm going to eat it. I unhook the fish in the water. I don't take pictures. So I start hunting 30-06, yeah, Browning 30-06, deer hunting. When back then I was 12, yeah. Then I went shotgun, right? 12 gauge, slugs, 00 buck, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Bird shot for grouse, yeah, ducks. But then something changed in me. Yeah. I went to single black powder, single muzzle loader. And as your experience grows, you don't go after trophies, but you want to make it more challenging. Yeah. So I went crossbow and compound bow, and then longbow, right? I think the most natural, beautiful way to be integrated with nature, a longbow. Yeah. However, when you go in the forest, there are other things in the forest that are bigger, stronger, faster, and larger than you. So, I got run up a couple of trees, and I got encircled by some timber wolves a few times, and it is not as fun as I'm making it out to seem. So what I did, because they said carry handgun, I don't like handguns. So I got a Remington Bear Buster. Yeah? It's a snub nose 12 gauge shotgun, holds 5 shells. And what I did was first 2 shells slugs, and last 3 shells 00 buck. Yeah. And I'm not going to get into detail, but that is some heavy ammunition. 3-inch Magnum shells. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Since I got it, I've never had to use it. It's a strange thing. You buy it because you get in trouble a couple times, and then You get it, and then there's no more trouble. And then I have my situation, and now I can go hunting. It's life. You evolve. However, in a zombie apocalypse, when the zombies are coming, that is a great weapon for self-defense. You know? And that double old buck coming out will take the legs out of a deer easy. You know? I don't know what it would do to zombies. I have not been attacked by zombies, but I can see it happening. So in the gun category, you got to do what you are comfortable with, but my preference is a Remington Bear Buster to keep the wolves, bears, and zombies at bay. Yeah? And the ammunition that I talked to you about, like, I mean, you can put 2 slugs, 3-inch mag slug shells, 2 double O buck slug shells, and then maybe a number 7, right? Doesn't have to be magnum, it could be 2.5-inch shell. Just to say, I mean business, yeah? But hopefully you will never have to have that. But if you have to, right? Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. That's my personal preference, and it would be, in my opinion, a necessary addition to your defense. Lastly is a getaway plan. If world changes, because world change every day, every second, every hour, things change. You need to think what you need, yeah. You need access to medication. You need access to dental, yeah. Because if it's just you, like me, if it's just me, I can pull my tooth out, but if I break my arm, it's not so easy to set, yeah? And chance of infection huge if you cut yourself badly. Because remember, getaway plan mean you have to have shelter somewhere away from majority of people. A place far enough away that the majority of people don't want to go there or can't go there, but close enough that you have access to convenience is like food, right? Let me tell you something. All you people that think, oh, I could survive. I am a survivor. No way. The commitment you have to understand, and you have to practice what you preach. 90% of people that try this thing will die. They can't handle it. Something will happen. The forces of nature are not for you, but against you. So I look for a place, small town, remote, has medical facilities, dental facilities, has small grocery store, right? And access to nature where you can hunt fish, you can grow crops, you can do all those things, yeah? I put an offer, we'll see how it goes, waiting to hear back. And that is what I consider a getaway plan. You don't have to go to the middle of nowhere to die. Because what it takes to survive on your own merits, 200, 300 years ago, people knew how to do it. because they lived that life. They could do it. They understood what it took and the sacrifices that had to be made. Now we are soft like butter. Yeah. Soft like butter. When you are trying to survive, let's say in wilderness, 23 hours of a 24-hour day, you are looking for food and how to preserve it and how to prepare it so for future consumption and eating what you can to stay alive. You are not emotionally, mentally, physically ready for that kind of life. I don't care who you are. Yeah, are there people who can do that? Of course. But are you one of those people who can live all on your own? Well, let's put it like this. And I hate to say it like this. Let's say you're one individual. Yeah. Maybe with the right preparation, you can do it. But let's say you have family. Yeah. You have family. How many? Who knows? You, your wife, a husband, children, parents, grandparents. They're going to get sick. How you going to... Okay, you say, oh, I'll bring medication. Yeah, it's not that easy. Things happen. Yeah. It is, for me, in my belief, 90% of people who will try this will fail. And I hope and pray that no one die, because chances of survival are so low. When you are looking at a getaway plan, you need to be able to reach it, right? So, how far away can it be? What if you only have one tank gas? How far can that one tank of gas get you? Or let's say you see it coming. Okay, I can see it coming, yeah? And you get there, right? Do you have everything there ready for you? Preparation, right? Your getaway plan requires preparation. Years of preparation. If something happened in the next 6 months, you may not have enough time to prepare. You need to start to prepare now. Like for me personally, I think I found the spot for me. Within a half an hour of medical facilities, within a half an hour of gas station, even if there may not be gas, still gotta think about it. Within half hour of grocery store, maybe a small grocery, but still that is there to tide you over. Because in the process, you have to have all the fishing equipment, all the hunting equipment, everything, right? It is close to water, it is close to forest, so you can get, if you need to, cut wood to heat the home in winter time. Because spring, summer, fall, that easy part, I mean, it is a lot of work, but easy. But winter time, that is devastating. Yeah, I have my traps. You don't understand what I've done in my life, and the things that I've been able. I had a trap line. It's just unbelievable. Yeah. So when it comes to survival, which I've taught my children, yeah, even then, because they are soft too, yeah. No matter what I tried to teach them, it was more of a sort of fun, and they really didn't take anything from it other than the act of, you know, fishing, a little bit hunting, trapping, stuff like that. It's just more playtime. When I grew up, it was life. It was life and death, yeah. But now I'm soft. I'm a softie, yeah. You need to know who you are when you are making your getaway plan, right? You need shelter, water. Let's back that off. You need water, right? And then shelter, right? Because you can live in many different, like you can live in a tent with a little heater, yeah, a little cast iron, you put a little bit of wood, vent out the top, and you can live. But if you don't have water, you're in deep trouble. Yeah. Access to water. You can purify the water, you can boil it, you can do many things to water, but you need to have it. And then food. A source, steady source of food. Yeah. Now, how are you going to do it? You have to put in priority what you want. Yeah. But I would stress remote, but not isolated. Remote. Within half an hour, yeah, walking, because your car could break down and there's nobody to fix it. So half an hour walking into town. For me, it would be 2 hours, but you got all the time in the world. The world is ending. Yeah, you got all the time in the world. So half hour walk to town. And people say, well, you take a little wagon behind you and you put some stuff in it, you walk back. In 2 hours you are done and you have what you need for next few days, maybe a week, yeah. Depending on how you prepare, you might just need these little carryover supplies for a month or two. So, and then the fuel source for heat, yeah. Unless you live in a desert, yeah, you're going to need heat. Wintertime and wintertime, no matter where you go, right? Because everybody else will be going to where it's warm in the winter, and those zombies will be attacking each other. So think about it. The 4 things you need: God, gold, guns, and a getaway plan. That's what you should be thinking now. With over 100 million cases, with over 2 million deaths, and mutations coming. These variants are not going to stop. Now, of course, I am not a conspiracy theorist, but I will tell you something that's 100%, 100% true. Every government lies. Every government lies, and they lie all the time. We really don't know what the real numbers are. So get prepared. I pray for you and your family that God bless you and keep you safe. Thank you, Bye-bye.